What up? This is Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess or sometimes possibly win. This is day 25, I believe, of my road to 2000. I really shouldn't be losing track already. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. I actually skipped yesterday's game because it was Super Bowl Sunday, although this will not be coming out on Super Bowl Sunday. So it'll be coming out much later, but kind of wish I didn't skip it because that was one of the lamest Super Bowls of all time. The opponent plays the Saragossa opening. I guess I'm just going to respond with a King's Indian defense. But yeah, what did you guys think of the Super Bowl? Did you like Bad Bunny's performance? I thought it was freaking terrific. And they're going to be playing some very strange fianchettoed stuff. Let's just go ahead and... Can I just do this already? I mean, it's pinning, but you can just easily kick me back, so probably not. Let's just go ahead and push my e-pawn. Wow, they are playing some very strange stuff. And let's just go here. Pretty safe place for my bishop. Fair enough. I guess I can play this move to eventually go here and here. Feeling a little tired today, but I got some coffee, so I'm hopefully going to be pretty sharp. I'm going to try to be pretty sharp. And yeah, I could do this even. Okay, that's interesting. Let's just keep developing. King's Indian for me is very much like I just play the moves that I'm supposed to play, and I kind of see what happens, and I don't really have a great plan for these kinds of positions, but I mean, I know the plan is eventually to push my kingside pawns and go for a kingside attack. In fact, I might want to try to reroute my knight to somewhere like here if they end up doing this. I don't know. It's not terrific, is it? Here, though, maybe I just go for something like this. This is kind of in my way, so I'm going to push it back a little bit. I really don't know here. I'm going to try my best to just play a decent move. Maybe I just go for this and this. That seems to make sense in the moment. I'm just going to do that. If they go here, I can just move back. I could even move here to potentially go for this. That might be interesting. And then, I mean, the goal is really to just push my f-pawn here and just really start storming my pawns down the board. This is going to be a very positional game, which I am generally not good at. Yeah, there they go. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And this maneuver, I believe, will benefit me. If I go for this immediately, takes, I kind of like that. There's not an immediate threat on the queen by any means, but if the queen ends up going here, I can go for this push. Let's... do I go for this first, though? That's the question. Let's go for this first, because it seems to have more, like, yeah, the opponent kind of has to respond here. If they take, I guess that I did just blunder this pawn if they take, but I can go here, which makes it a little bit more difficult, doesn't it? You can't take this. This lines up the queen, and I mean, potentially, yeah, okay, so, but now I can just push this pawn, and you have to I mean, I guess you could take this first. I'll just take with my knight. Very interesting. They're opening up this attack, which makes perfect sense. That's kind of like one of the points of this opening. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Can I go here? Takes. Let's try something like that. Here, takes. I'd rather that happen. If this, then I just take, and then take, and take. I guess I do lose a pawn in that scenario. Oh well. No, I can just take with the pawn. Okay, that's also very strange. Let's go ahead and hit the knight. Do I hit it this way or this way? I think I want to hit it this way. Basically saying like, hey, yeah, you should take. I'm going to take with the pawn, opening up this diagonal. And then once these move, I mean, I am going to be threatening some nasty stuff on this diagonal, which I should probably... Okay, they want to go for this, but I feel like I have something here. If I go here, right, just random knight move, or maybe even here, saying like, oh, I'll defend this. And then I go here, there is this very nasty threat of forking the king and the bishop here that they might totally miss. I mean, it is a little bit of hope chess, but I think if I go here, I can also reroute to here. So let's do this. They're going to take. And I'm going to pause this recording. Hold on. My recorder is making stupid sounds again. And it's still making stupid sounds. All right, I might just use my camera audio for this. We're going to go here. If they decide to take, I guess I can take back. No, yeah, I can take back. Or I could even take this way. Oh, so annoying. Okay. I don't want to block myself off. Is there some kind of sack? No. So, I mean, this could be a move, I suppose. Let's just go, yeah, let's just go here. They go there, let's go. I mean, they did just get away with taking that pawn for pretty much nothing. I guess I could go here, but it doesn't really do much. I'm trying to stack the rooks here. This is still, like, vulnerable. Let's stack the rooks, I suppose. Not really sure what else to do in this position. And my queen is the only thing guarding this pawn, which is a little concerning. They go there, but I mean, let's just do this and this. Takes. I could even, okay. Yep, now they're completely safe. Maybe we just go here. Just lock everything down. Now your bishop has no target. It still controls this long diagonal, but I think I just want to go here and say, get rid of this bishop, right? Okay, we're going to get rid of the bishop. Do we take with the knight or the rook? I feel like we take with the knight. More activity. They go there. Okay, I mean, fair enough, I guess. But I can simply move out of the way. I think I want to stay on this rank, though. Oh, nope, just kidding. I thought I blundered, and now they are going for that. Let's go here. Let's defend it twice. They're moving very quickly, so I'm hoping that they can maybe make a mistake here. Here, my knights don't have great prospects here, unfortunately. I mean, they're kind of aiming for the same squares. Opponent is just up a clean pawn in this middle game. See, I don't know what that does. I could go here, takes. I can go here. I mean, what am I doing with my knights is the question. Maybe I reroute my queen here. Here to go. I don't know. I actually do not know. The more I trade off pieces, the more I feel like I'm just like slowly losing this position. So I don't really want to do that. Maybe I go here to eventually push this pawn. I don't love it. I don't love it. I will not lie. Let's go here. Keeping literally all of my pieces on dark squares. It's probably the best way to play here. I mean, and all of my pawns are on dark squares as well. I also don't have either of my bishops, so yes, my light squares are weak, but what are you going to do about it? I'm just not sure. Can I take this? No. I want to get now. Okay, now I feel like I want to get rid of this knight because I really want my rook to be on this square. Okay, fair enough, but I wanted to go here anyways. You can't immediately take this, but you can definitely put pressure on it. But let's say I do something like this. Yeah, okay. Here, takes. Let's go here. I mean, I really want to get rid of this knight, this pesky little knight. You can go here. Again, I'll just go here and, I don't know, fight for a draw or something. I could also go here. But then if I get my queen to this square, it's going to be hard to... That's interesting. Let's take first. And then let's take... I'm assuming this way is the best way. But this way stops... This way actually kind of blocks up the bishop. So maybe we go here. I mean, it allows this push. What if I went here, though? And you take... I go here. Can you stop the mate? I guess you can just push this pawn, huh? And then I can go here, and I can stack. Interesting, interesting. I think I'm gonna take this way, keeping this part of the board locked down. We still have a pretty decent attacking chances, I would think, in this position. Okay, they go there. Yeah, I think I do want to swing my rook over to here. I also think I want to go like here and then here. Makes some sense to me. Oh, I probably should have done that first because I don't want to allow them to push this. Okay, they go there. Fair enough. Let's do this. And let's just take and then take with the king. Or even potentially... Okay, they go there. That's really interesting. I think I can just take this, though. I mean... Yeah, let's just take. I'm not really thinking too much on these moves, to be honest. I'm a little bit down on time. Let's go here, defending these two squares. You can take this all you want. I don't really care. I might even take with the king. Is it better to take with the king or the queen here? Or the knight? I'm not sure. Yeah, so they take. Makes perfect sense. I think we just take with the queen, honestly, and just go for some kind of endgame with endgame down a piece, and we both have passed pawns here. Let's do it. Let's go for this endgame. It might be a bad idea, but I kind of like my prospects here, I'm not gonna lie. Because also there's this and this potentially, like I am just pushing this pawn up the board. This I can easily defend against this pawn. This I can even go here. Okay, so they do that. Do I just chop it off? I mean, and then go here. Let's do a little bit of calculation. Takes, rook e7, rook here. I can immediately push this, and then you're forced to go back. I can push again. And yeah, okay, this has to be winning then. I mean, it's very possible it's not. I've thought about that a lot in these scenarios. Okay, let's go here. Let's defend this pawn with my king. And then like, again, like you're just allowing me to push this passed pawn. These pawns are stuck. This pawn is the only passed one. I guess this one's also a passed pawn technically, or can be. Right, let's go here though. That was kind of my entire intention here. And now you can't push. I can take this, hitting your rook. Very interesting stuff. I'm feeling like I'm starting to get an advantage here. I cannot let the king... Okay, so they go for that. What if I pushed, though? Push, takes, push, here. Oh, right, you can just go there. So here takes... Wait. No. Push, takes, push... You can't go there. I think I'm gonna push. If you start to move your king over, I'm gonna take this pawn, I'm gonna block it off, and then I'm gonna be able to... Fair enough. Okay. Takes. Here. I guess I did just blunder that pawn, didn't I? It's not totally a blunder, but like... Yeah, I think I'm going to be stuck defending this pawn for the rest of the game, which is a little unfortunate. Here, maybe I just go here. I can also go here, but you just go here. I think I'm going to try to fight to get this pawn, but I think the way to stop my opponent is just simply by going here and then maybe even here to cut the king off. All right, so they just start pushing. Makes perfect sense. Let's go ahead and bring my king over here. If they go here... Let's go here. I don't know if that's the right move, but okay, here, if they push, I'm actually okay with that. Might not be the best maneuver, but if they take, okay, if they take, I'm cool with that. Let's just maintain. I guess I could go here, but that doesn't seem very good. Let's just go back. They're gonna go here. Oh my God, I just completely missed that was hanging. I'm probably losing this, to be honest. Here. Here takes, yeah, I'm just completely losing now. Ay. Let's go here. Now I'm exactly what I was saying. I'm stuck defending this pawn, and they're gonna push their own pawns, and they're gonna be completely winning here. Very unfortunate. Yep, 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 yep. Here, check. They can't check me immediately. Also, they could just go here now, so... yay. Let's go here. Oh, you can just do this. Oh, what am I doing, man? Okay, that's not the move. Yeah, I have nothing in this position. I have absolutely nothing in this position. Yeah. Oh well. Good game. I just have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. Yeah, they're going to trade it off, and there you go. I will resign. Good game to my opponent. I did not play that very well. Let's go ahead and review that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Abort. Let's look at my games here. It's very unfortunate. Let's go ahead and review that. I ended with a 64% accuracy. Really, really poor play by myself. And you know, I guess this wasn't even the right approach here. Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? So, what was I supposed to do in this position? Just push h6? I'm a little confused by like this whole like opening, so I feel like I need to do some more practice on this, but we're just going back and forth with like moves that don't do anything. I was supposed to go why was I supposed to go here? Because if you take, I take with the pawn, and then I'm just opening up this file, I guess. Okay, fair enough. And I do have like a pretty decent sized advantage here, and then I bring it back, and then they lose the advantage again. And okay, this was just not the right move to play. It was this move. Why? Why though? Can you give me a reasoning for that, or are you just gonna say that's the move? All right, fair enough. Take with the. Okay, the whole reason I didn't want to take this way was because takes, and now they're like what do you mean? So I guess I have this move that gets out of that, but you just go here, and then I guess we're just playing chess. All right, fair enough. I would not have seen that though. I really wanted to defend my pawn, and I just lose a pawn there. Okay, I was considering this move, but what does it actually do? Here and then here. Okay, they push, right? And I just, wow, sack the knight. Why? For this move. And then what? Like, let's say they take this. Is it bad? It's also not bad. Okay. This is very confusing. I don't know why that was considered a brilliant move. Then I just swing my rook in. All right, well, that one's a little, that was a brilliant sacrifice. Why though? Why? Explain why. Okay, I take, takes, and then they're just up they're up a piece. Like, what do you mean? How is that a brilliant sacrifice? I guess I have the opportunity to, let's say if they play a random move like this, I can take this pawn, or I could give this check even. Wow, they're just supposed to sack back? That's crazy. Okay. And then I go here, they take here, and I'm just losing. Oops. Okay, fair enough. But that's not what happened. You go here, stack the rooks, and this is again the wrong decision to blockade this. I take, and I defend, and I go here, and yeah, it's just maneuvering games are very difficult for me. Yeah, I knew that they were supposed to push that pawn, and instead I push. Okay, I'm supposed to just take right away. Instead I go this way, and I'm still winning here, but that's a mistake because why? Because I just defend. Yes, and they go check. And I guess I could have taken this, but that doesn't seem very good. I go up, probably wouldn't have seen that either. Here, and then, I mean, look, this is a very strange position. We're going to go check. They're going to go here. I'm going to go maybe, okay, here to hit this pawn. And then, you know, we're playing some chess, man. That's all we're doing. And then they can't push this. Okay. So I should have kept more pieces on the board. I thought this was a winning end game for me. It's very equal, but now we're in the end game, and I just didn't take the free pawn. They take, and then I just go here, and I just don't allow, like, what happens if you go check? It's a fine move, but I go there. They go here, and then I just go here. What about, like, this move? I can take, they take with check, and then I just go here. There's this move, and I go check here, and then I just start pushing. All right, so I guess I have just more advanced pawns in that scenario, but of course that does not happen. I push the pawn, and I slide back, and yeah, here I just feel like I'm losing it. And there's no way for me to stop these two passed pawns. It's very unfortunate. But that's how it goes sometimes. That's the game of chess. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and all that jazz, because I will be back tomorrow, right here, right in the same spot, doing the same things, hopefully not losing, hopefully winning next time. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely destroyed in chess, like today, or sometimes possibly win, maybe next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.